Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 10 5-minute craft ideas inspired by emojis. If you like emojis, click that like button and comment down below your favorite emoji. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to see more fun DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. The first DIY will be an emoji shrinky dink bracelet. For this one, choose your favorite emoji and print it out. I will also be using one of these sheets of shrinky dink paper or film. I will leave a link down below to where you can find these. I tape the shrinky dink film down to the paper, and with Sharpie markers I begin to trace around and color in the emoji. After it was all colored in, I cut it out. Next, I'm going to make 2 dots on the side of the emoji, and I want to make sure that they're even, as this is where I will be punching the holes. I used a hole punch to punch the holes on the marks I just made. I placed it in the oven and baked it according to the package instructions. Using jump rings, I'm going to place those in the holes that I made. I will be using hair ties to hook to the jump rings. Another jump ring to attach the 2 hair ties together. And now you have a new shrinky dink emoji bracelet. The second project will be an edible emoji poop. For this one, I'm going to use these mini Tootsie Roll bites. Tootsie Rolls will also work for this. Begin by squishing several Tootsie Rolls together. Roll into a snake shape and then swirl to look like the emoji poop. And here is what mine looks like at this point. To make the eyes and the mouth, I'm going to use a piece of white gum, and make sure when you're cutting those out, you're using a clean pair of scissors. Press the eyes and the mouth into the Tootsie Roll, and they will stick. I used a candy decorating pen to fill in the eyes. And now you have an edible poop emoji. And if you want to learn how to make just an edible mini emoji, I will leave a link down to my video for that one. The third project will be emoji lip gloss. For this one, I'm going to make my own container, so I'm just going to start with a plastic bottle. I marked off at 2.5 inches and cut that out. To seal the top, I'm going to use a piece of foam, and I just hot glued around the bottle and glued that to the piece of foam. Cut the excess foam around the bottle. I used a piece of sandpaper to sand down the edges and give them a finished look. Next, I marked off 1 inch from the top and I cut that out. You should have 2 pieces that look like this. I cut out a piece of foam that fit into the bottle. Apply some glue to one of the ends and glue the 2 together. Place the piece of foam in the bottom of the bottle and then glue around it to secure it in place. I'm going to use some yellow acrylic paint to paint the bottle. Once the paint was dry, I printed out an emoji, I applied some glue to the back, and glued that to the top of the bottle. Now to make the lip gloss for this one, I'm going to use some Lemonade Kool-Aid, and I'm just going to add a little bit to a bowl and then a little bit of water and mix it together. To the Kool-Aid, I'm going to add enough Vaseline to fit into the container. Once it was all mixed together, I just added it to the container. And that's how to make your own emoji container with lip gloss in it. The fourth idea will be mini emoji lip balm keychain. For this one, I will be using one of these bead containers or lip balm containers. I drew on an emoji face, and then you can either color it in with Sharpies or paint. To make the lip balm for this one in a microwave safe container, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of beeswax along with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and melt that in the microwave on 10-second increments until it is fully melted. To give this one the yellow tint, I used some eyeshadow and mixed that together. Add that into the lip balm container and let it sit for just a few minutes. Here is mine once the lip balm had hardened up. To turn this into a keychain, I'm going to use the top of a paper clip along with a jump ring and a keychain. Place some hot glue on the lip balm container and glue the paper clip to that. Add your jump ring and your keychain, and there you have your very own emoji lip balm. This was inspired by my emoji slime keychain, and you guys highly requested that I make a lip balm one the same way. If you want to watch the slime one, the link will be down in the comments for that one. The fifth DIY will be an emoji glow-in-the-dark pillowcase. For this one, I'm going to use a white cotton pillowcase. First thing I did was I traced around a cake pan. To fill in the circle, I'm going to use some glow-in-the-dark yellow puffy paint. I just started by going around the circle with the puffy paint, and then I used a paintbrush to fill it in. Make sure that you have something between the pillowcases so the paint doesn't go through on the other side. Once the paint was dry, I printed out the sleeping emoji. I stuck that inside the pillowcase, and then I used some gray and blue glow-in-the-dark puffy paint to fill it in. Now you have a glow-in-the-dark emoji pillowcase. The next DIY idea will be a mini emoji keychain. I will be using the bottle cap from one of these bottles. Start by carefully removing the bottle cap from the bottle. Paint the bottle cap with some yellow acrylic paint. I drew on an emoji face and colored it in with Sharpies. To make the hook for the keychain, I'm going to use the top of a paper clip. Glue the paper clip to the bottle cap. Once the glue was dry and the paper clip was secure, I used a jump ring and a keychain to add to that. And that's how you make these mini bottle cap emoji keychains. The 7th DIY will be an emoji candy pillow. This was inspired by Joanna from Macaroon and our 5-minute craft videos. Check out the links in the comments. Using a piece of yellow fabric, I cut out a piece that was approximately 24 by 20 inches. Fold the two pieces over and hot glue them together. I drew an emoji face in the middle and colored that in with Sharpies. The middle of the pillow was some polyfill fiber, leaving the ends unstuffed. I used yellow thread to tie the ends together. And now you have a new emoji candy pillow. The 8th DIY will be an emoji glow-in-the-dark jewelry dish. For this one, I'm just going to use one of these little white dishes. And I'm going to take some glow-in-the-dark yellow paint and paint the dish. I drew an emoji face on the dish, and then with the glow-in-the-dark puffy paints, I colored it in. And that's all there is to this easy emoji glow-in-the-dark jewelry dish. The 9th idea will be emoji best friends phone cases. For this one, I printed out the heart eye emoji and cut it out. Before you print it out, make sure that the width of the emoji will fit in the phone cases. Fold the emoji in half and then cut it out. I placed a piece of tape on the back of the emoji, and then I placed the emoji on the phone, and I used my clear phone case to cover my phone. Repeat the same process with your best friend's phone, and there you have your best friend emoji phone cases. Last DIY will be emoji best friend necklaces. For this one, I'm going to use a plastic top from a bottle. I started by drawing a zigzag line down the center. I used an X-Acto knife to cut on the zigzag line. I painted the cap with some yellow acrylic paint. I drew on an emoji face and colored it in with Sharpies. I used this rainbow ribbon to make the necklace. Use enough of the ribbon so that when you tie it together, it fits over your head and around your neck. Once you have both pieces of string tied together, glue those to inside of the bottle cap. And there you have your emoji best friend necklace. I hope you guys enjoyed all 10 of these 5-minute craft ideas inspired by emojis. Leave me a comment, let me know which one was your favorite. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing day.